After several years of daily use, my Chamberlain LiftMaster 3rd horsepower garage door motor had a little problem. The sprocket on top holding the chain just broke off, completely sheared off. So instead of messing with this and trying to replace this piece, I just went down to Lowe's and bought a whole new replacement garage door for about 130 bucks. And here's the replacement garage door motor. First step, unplug the unit. Next, be sure to take a note and see how your little infrared sensors or your little electric eye sensors are wired. I noticed that there's some additional wires on mine, so there's basically 3 colors: red, white, and black. The wires should be labeled, or they should be colored according to which post they're supposed to connect to, but 2 of mine weren't, so I went ahead and put some red duct tape on this one and black duct tape on this one, so I know which ones to plug them into on the new unit. I'm also taking note of the settings for the garage door pressure sensor. I think mine are set both at 6 kilograms going up and going down, so I'll just set the new one to the same settings. Screw these. You shouldn't have to take them all the way out. A little awkward because it's in my left hand. Okay. Save that for later. On the new one, they go straight in. Yank all these guys out. Here's the whites. These are the reds. Red. You just have to remember to put the reds into the red, the whites into the whites, and the blacks into the blacks. Next, just loosen the bolts holding the unit in place. With one hand always supporting the unit, remove the 2 loose bolts and gently lower the unit down. Note the position of the folding table below. Remove the 2 bolts connecting the track to the motor. Ta-da! Here's the replacement motor. This time I got a Chamberlain 1/2 horsepower motor. So this should do the trick. I noticed the shiny new sprocket. On the new unit, they give you some new bolts, brand new bolts, so I'm going to go ahead and take these off and use these. Okay, now it should just be a simple matter to reconnect the bolts to the motor unit to the track. Just I'll have to use this one first. Aligning the track and the holes. There we go. And just finger tight first. And make these tight. And make them tight. That should be good. Beautiful. Okay. Bolt it back up there. Go ahead and raise it up. One, two, and just secure those. Be sure to replace and tighten the nuts holding the two bolts. Now, I'm trying to reconnect the chain by hand here, but it's just too tight. Or it's too tight for me to do with one hand. So I'm gonna get off the camera. There's a place where I can loosen the chain, little screw down there. So I'm gonna loosen it and see if that gives me a little extra slack, and I'm gonna try and pull it onto the sprocket with both hands. So I'm gonna go off camera. Even using two hands, I couldn't pull the chain past the sprocket, so there's this little thing here along the track which allows you to tighten or loosen the slack of the chain. So I'm just gonna loosen it a bit with my wrench and see if I can get a 1/2 inch or so of extra clearance. So I'll do that now. Okay, that should give me more than enough clearance. I didn't even have to move the front bolt, just the back one. I'll get a little extra. A little more. There we go. Let's try it again. After allowing more slack on the chain, it was a simple matter to seat the chain onto the sprocket and retighten the tension screw back to its original position. Don't forget to adjust the closed force and the open force. I'll reset those to 6. Before you plug in the new motor, be sure to reconnect the wires for the electric eye sensors and for the remote switch. Red leads go into the red hole, the white wires go into the white, the black wires go into the black. You'll notice they gave you 2 white holes. Don't worry about that, you can just use either one, since I think there's typically more white wires, so it really doesn't matter which one you use, either or. And also, you'll notice that on this newer model, they don't give you that screw type post. Instead, what you do to insert the wires is you depress this little orange tab located below the hole. So I'll demonstrate how to use it on the black one here. You push it in. I'll take it out in this case first. It's kind of in there. The tip, I don't know if you can see it, but the tip was bent That's why it was resisting there. I can fix that. Ow, not really. But anyways, to put it back in, just reverse the procedure. You push in, and you feed in your wire, and then you let go, and there it is. It's in there solid. They're all in there. Okay, so now you're ready to plug it in and give it a test run. So now I will plug in the unit and give it a quick test. Okay, it's a little low, so we're gonna have to adjust that. Okay, so that's about 18, 20 inches, 19 inches or so too long. So we got to go up 18, so that's about 9 cranks up. Okay, we have an increase travel adjustment screw. Each turn of the screw equals 2 inches. So we need to go up about, actually I'm going to make it 16 inches, so let's say 8 turns. 7 or 8 turns. 1, 2, 3. Let's try 3 first and see what that does. It went up a little bit. Let's try 3 more. One, 2, 3, 4. We did 4. So here we go. Let's see if it goes up all the way this time. I think that's about it. That's about as high as I want to go. So I think we're good. I think that was 6 or 7 turns. Let's test to see if the old sensors are working, if I wired those correctly. So I'm going to trigger it to start, but then I'm going to trip the sensor. Yep, it's going up. So it looks like the sensors are working. I'm noticing that the door is not staying closed. And I think this indicates that we have to decrease our down travel. So let's not increase it. Let's decrease the down travel. I'm going to try 1 turn. Not increase, but decrease. Oh. That seemed weird. Let's try it. Wasn't enough. Let's try another decrease to the right. Okay. That's it. Let's check that seal. I don't see any light coming through. I think that works. So that is how you replace your garage door motor in 15 minutes.